what happens when your partner breaks your trust and you truly believed in them? How do you deal with that? And how do you deal with that?
I will just let them go and be done. Done. I just don't want to deal with somebody that is not true. I don't want to. You know, if they can't be true to me, then I don't want to be true, and I don't want to waste my time. So, I will just be done. I will just be done.
You don't believe in second chances?
1 second chance. That's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. And I've done it, but...
And they have to work for it.
Yeah, I just, and I will, but I don't know. 1 second chance, and that's all I'm doing, because life's too short to keep going, and I don't want to do that.
Definitely.
Yep. So that was my answer there. Yeah.
Who has the pants in the relationship?
Oh God. I don't know. I'd like to say me, but I'm not going to be like that. It's a 50-50. Yeah, so I can't honestly say it's just me. There's 50-50. Yeah. Definitely 50-50. I think any relationship, and not even 50-50, I think it should be 100-100 on any relationship. Yes. So, whoever I'm with, we're going to be putting an equal there. So I cannot,
Alrighty, let's move on from that and let's talk about the present now.
Okay.
How is life treating you now?
So good. So I have to say work has been fantastic. So when I came out to Vegas, I was like, I didn't know what it was going to have to offer me, and actually offered me a lot. I love my home. I can't even, explain like how much I love my home and what Vegas has offered me. I know a lot of it is just working and earning and everything, but I feel very blessed, and I have to say I'm just on to the next, and it's going to be another property, which is pretty cool, that I am going to be investing in, but as of now, I can honestly say that Vegas has given me, and my hard work, I can't, say, has given me everything that I've ever wanted. Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so it's beautiful.
That's great.
Yes, right on.
You don't think you would have been able to accomplish all this in California?
No. Oh God, no. Absolutely not. Too expensive. And there was a reason why I came out here. So I knew what I wanted to accomplish. And being in California, I knew it was too expensive for me to have what I wanted. And so no. I don't think that I could have. Yes.
Well, like I said, I'm glad you moved over here.
I know, right?
What are some things that you have accomplished in life and that you are most proud of?
Gosh, I think my cute little house right here is one of them. But in addition to that, I think coming to a place within myself that has been something that I feel is something within a higher power that I want to be at, and so everyone, I think a lot of people will look at the financial or the that kind of stuff. But I think just coming to a place that is spiritual, that I feel that I should be, I think is number one. Yeah. Yes.
Are you proud of who you are now?
I'm so proud of who I am now. And going back also to when we were talking about just being who we are and being gay and all of that, it's taken a long time. It has. And that I would have to say is number one for me. And if I could help anybody, that is honestly my number one.
Number one.
Yes, because I know it wasn't easy for me, and but I am so very proud of who I am, and
you accomplished.
Yes, absolutely. And like I tell people, I'm as gay as they come, and yes, and that's who I am. So. If anybody else feels the same way, I would love for them to just come out and say the same thing. And because that is absolutely who I am.
Who you are.
Yes. So,
Definitely.
and that is one thing that you're asking that I'm very proud of. It's who I am.
You are. I'm proud of you too. What are some goals that you have today that you want to accomplish?
So my goals now, they've changed from, a few years ago, but like I said, my goals now, and I'm almost there, and I'm kind of so proud because I keep talking about it. I am going to be offering up Airbnb. I'm going to be investing in a property, and so within the next, I want to have to say 5 months, be doing a Airbnb property. So I don't have my property yet, but it's going to be happening. So I'm excited about it, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Yes.
Any other
I'm not looking for anything in the way of entertainment or music or acting. That I'm pretty much done with.
Oh, yeah.
So my most exciting prospects are going to be within the real estate. Real estate part. Yeah.
What makes you want to stop being in that world of actress?
I feel like I'm getting older. I'm so down to tell my age. I just turned 43.
She's 21.
Yeah, 22 just ends. No, I'm 43, and I did it I want to say the majority of my life I did, and I'm done. And so I'm looking more towards the business real estate part. Yeah. So I'm good with that. I just don't want to, don't really want to do any more of anything like that. Like I'm so down to, like show my body. Like I'm gonna get everything here is still getting worked on. So my tattooer's like, Carrie, you're gonna wear the most beautiful bathing suit, and we're gonna get you going on. So my body's like, it still looks bomb. I mean, everything looks bomb, and I'm gonna show what I got going on. But other than that, I'm done with all of that. Yeah, I'm done.
Definitely.
Yes.
Will you be still open, like say a producer saw this and he wants you in the movie, or?
Absolutely, yeah. It would depend on what it is. But I'm down. Mm-hmm.
So there you go, producers,
Yes.
directors. And do you regret doing anything in the past or not doing anything in the past?
No. I think everything that I have done in the past in the way of work or in the way of anything has brought me to where I am now. And I just, I think everything is an opportunity to learn or an opportunity to grow or whatever it is. So I have no regrets whatsoever. None. Absolutely none. Can I turn that on you, Freddie?
Yeah.
What do you do? Are you good? Do you have any regrets?
Do I have any regrets? I think I have a lot of regrets.
In what way?
Just probably not doing what I've wanted to do and what I've done as well.
Yes.
I think one of my biggest regrets in life is opening the hookah lounge. I don't know if you remember, I told you I opened a hookah lounge.
Yes.
And I saved my money from all these years of work, and I opened my business, my hookah lounge. It only lasted 6-7 months. I don't have any of my savings anymore because everything went in there.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I regret. I don't regret the knowledge that I gained.
Good.
And I regret it a lot opening it, but at the same time, like, if I wouldn't have opened it now, I would have still been, what would have happened if I would have opened it?
Right. Yes. You know, I think in life, you don't want to have to ask what would have happened. You know what I mean? Just do it, see what happens, and you know. So, I don't know. I kind of want to turn this on you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Let's go between 5 and 10 years if we can.
In 5 to 10 years, I really don't know. I'm still trying
if you could choose anything, don't hold back, because there's times where it's like, you know what, you're going to be surprised at where life takes you.
Well, right now I'm doing this, which I always wanted to be. I always wanted to interview people and find out their story, especially celebrities like you and stuff. But I have so many dreams, so many goals.
Good.
I want to be a pilot. I want to pilot a airplane. I want to be my own boss.
Good.
I always wanted to be my own boss. That's why I opened my business.
Awesome.
Which unfortunately didn't work. And I don't know if I would ever open a business again because I'm scared. I'm scared that the same thing is going to happen again.
Sometimes, you know, but you know, you can do. You can work. Absolutely, you got to try. Like, that's good that there's so many things that you want to do that, you know. And there's no limit to it, you know. I think you're freaking adorable. Like, oh my god. Oh my god.
And what are some hobbies you have?
You know what? I actually, ever since I've been 14 years old, maybe even 13, I love to play the guitar. And so when I say that was something that I wanted to do as an adult, was to be a rock star. I think there are so many kids that probably say that, but that is something that I did want to do. And so I do love playing guitar, so that is a hobby of mine. In addition to that, if I can just stay home and cook, I love cooking. So
you have to invite me one of these days.
Right? Yeah. Hey.
Hey
now.
What do you cook?
Yes. You know what? I'm half Italian. I'm half Mexican. So I'm good with both those. I mean, I can make a killer pot of sauce. But then again, I can do, I can roll tamales, I can make enchiladas, I can do a killer chili verde, you know, so, yeah, I gotta go.
You know how to do chicken parm?
I do, yeah.
You have to invite me one of these days. That's my favorite.
Yes, yep, I love cooking.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
And I think you mentioned that you love doing tattoos as well.
I have a lot of tattoos. You know what? I was never able to do that when I was modeling, because that's something that you really can't have.
As a model.
Yes. So once, you know, I turned a certain age and I came out here and I started bartending, and I found my artist. She is absolutely fantastic. I said, you know what? I'm going to do what I want to do, and this is what I'm doing. And so I'm pretty much kind of tattooed. So yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Like your back and stuff?
my back, my ribs. My first tattoo, actually my first and my second. And it's exactly how I feel. I believe that love is the key to life. And I will keep that as my heart as long as I live. So on this side, love. On this side is the key. And I have...
You want to show us?
Well, yeah, if you would like to see it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I have love here.
Wow.
Love here. She did infinity lines there. My key is on this side. So I have the key. So that is exactly how I feel, that love is the key to life. In addition to that, I kept going and my whole back is done. I don't know, I can, you know, my whole body's done.
Your whole body basically.
Everything, yes. But I think those two were my number one, because I honestly feel that love is the key to life.
Definitely.
And I will always feel that way. So what better to have it on my body?
Right.
So, yes.
Definitely. Well, now moving into your career as an actress, you were saying you started off as a Playboy cyber girl.
Cyber girl, yes, I did. So that happened by default, I have to say. I don't know if you want to hear the long story or the short
tell
story.
us.
Okay, so the long story, like I said, I play guitar. That's what I wanted to do. In addition to that, I was going to college. My mom left when I was, gosh, I don't even remember what age I was, but I wasn't all that old. And she's Carrie, I'm leaving, and you're on your own. And so the place that we were in was in foreclosure. Through rental property. And I said, Ma, okay, I'm going to do what I need to do. And I did. I didn't know how to make money at that point. I said, I'm going to send my pictures to Playboy. And I did. Not knowing what would happen, they called me. Playboy called me. I was like, holy shit. Okay. So now I'm going to Playboy and they have me all dressed up. They have me everything going on there. And at that point, I was in this property that was 2 lawn chairs and a cardboard box and my 2 dogs. I didn't know what I was going to do. So they called me and I shoot for Playboy. And God, I wish I had... some pictures, but so I do that, and then they, you know, we need to have you come back and shoot again, which I did, and so I did that, and what they said was that they were going to do the cyber girl photos. But then I ended up getting invited to the Playboy Mansion at that point. And that's where it kind of started more so all of my Playboy history there, which was cool. And that was like every single Sunday was dedicated to going to the Playboy Mansion. And that's where, like, you know, like all these little, you know, all this, you know, with the Playboy water, you know, I do all this stuff. And so it was kind of cool. And so Hef invited me every Sunday. And actually every weekend. I just doing the Sundays. But every Sunday he had a Sunday called Fun in the Sun. And which was very cool.
Was it Fun in the Sun?
It was, yeah. So it was Fun in the Sun. When I was first going there, it was, you had We had a trainer there, so there was the trainer, and there was a masseuse, Jennifer, and whatever you wanted there. And then by the end of the night, he had a buffet, and then he had all the new movies. So if you wanted to do any of that, you were more than welcome. And it was fantastic. So, and I also have to say that he actually gave a wonderful presence there, and everything that we wanted to do was wonderful. And yeah, so and that happened for many years. Absolutely.
Do you regret going or being a Playboy girl?
I wouldn't regret anything in my life ever. Never. Yeah. So everything was, I believe the way that God or whoever you believe in plans out your life in a certain way is what it is. And I would never regret anything in my life. Even if it was bad, I feel that it was a learning experience, which I'm sure we've all had. Yes.
And how was your experience being there? Did you like it? Loved it?
Was absolutely fantastic. The day that have passed away, I can't even, it felt like a part of my life that was gone, because he was a huge part of it. And I'm not saying that to be dramatic or to try to say anything more than it was. I'm being completely honest. He absolutely, I would have to say, was a humongous part of myself from 20 to almost 40 years old, that man, and was absolutely lovely. And not only in addition to him, but to a lot of the girls that I met and everything that added to my life at that point. Yes. So there, I have no regrets. And I think he was the most generous, loving man that I have met. Yes, absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
And can you say there was like drama between the girls?
From what I saw, no.
No drama?
Absolutely
Never
not.
experienced
No
drama?
No, and I thank God, there's sometimes where...
no offense, but girls can be dramatic.
I'm so glad that I never experienced that. And that's just me being honest. No, I've never experienced dramatic, any kind of drama between the girls. No.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good.
So let's talk about your acting now.
Okay.
You were in a couple of TV series and even featured in the movie Cinemax. So, what was your first Cinemax
show? Okay. Through Playboy came the calls. I was getting calls from the casting directors that were involved somewhat with Playboy, and I was getting calls. So I said, all right, I will go on an audition, and I want to see where it takes me, and that's what I did. So the first call that I went on through Playboy, and one of their guys was Hotel Erotica Cabo, and it was going to be a show that was set in Cabo San Lucas, and I was going to play, which was so fitting, I was going to play Venus, which was a rock star that played guitar. I'm like, okay, this seems so fitting.
Perfect.
All right, so let me audition for this role. This seems absolutely perfect and fitting to who I am, and so I did, not knowing it would have been my first role, and I got it, and so it was pretty cool. So I had the it was, what do I want to say, for this, the lead for this series, that was the rock star named Venus, and we filmed in Cabo, and it was just fun. Through that, I ended up meeting the guys from Alice in Chains. So how crazy would it be that we're filming, and where we filmed it was in Cabo, but we filmed at Cabo Wabo, which was, gosh, now what do I want to say? Cabo Wabo was, am I blanking now? Good Lord, Cabo Wabo. I'm blanking, but we filmed at Cabo Wabo, and so after I was done doing the filming, he was there, and he's the guy from Alice in Chains. And he said, Carrie, do you actually play guitar? I'm like, well, I do, but I'm not, in any way, in a band or anything like that. And ended up at a party that night, and it turned out fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. So it's very cool. Yes.
How crazy is that, huh?
I know.
And then what was your next?
So after that, did all that, and then came back, and then I got hired on to a few other shows. So I had Black Tie Nights, and then I had Sin City Diaries. So those were the next two that I had.
What are for us that don't know, what are they about?
So I have to be completely honest when I say these shows, they're for Cinemax. And so what people call them are Skinemax, so they are kind of what that says is Skinemax. They are naked, they are, a little bit
so
more,
very good.
a little more, what do I want to say, skimpy and sexy and
sexy.
Yeah. So that's what those are. But
which one did you enjoy the most?
The Cabo, the Hotel Erotica Cabo, just because we got to travel to Cabo, and then I met one of the girls that was I thought absolutely stunning. She was a playmate for Playboy, and I just loved that girl.
So that's the story how you became an actress.
I think so, yeah, absolutely.
And did you even aspire to be an actress?
No. Oh God, no. There was no way in hell that I ever wanted to do any of that. There's no way. No.
Was it hard being an actress, acting?
I don't know. I was surprised when I went into these auditions and I actually got them. So I would go and I would audition, and not knowing where it was going to lead me, and okay, Carrie, you got it. So now you need to be ready to, film this shoot. And then I would go to another one, like, shit, you got it, so be ready.
So you have a talent.
I never thought, so I don't know. I don't know what that is and why that happened, but that is what happened.